What's going on? Jerome here, and welcome back to IslandCraft. Basically what we're doing right now, just as a little refresher, is building ourselves a pretty nice house. I mean, it's not perfect yet, but hopefully after laying down the foundation, it'll develop into something that is really awesome. That's the goal right now, but anyway guys, welcome back, and yeah. So apparently now it's Minecraft 1.4, this is no longer Minecraft 1.3, and guess what? I have no fucking clue what the difference is at this point. I mean, this is the first I've opened up Minecraft, but by the looks of it, nothing major has changed, although I did read up some of them. Some things are really cool. They have a bunch of new cool updates, which I might make an update video about. I don't know. I mean, it's been overdone so much, I probably won't end up doing that, because so many people have already hit it up. I was busy doing some college work. You know, college, of course, has to come before video making, but, you know, so that's just what I was doing all day, and that's why I didn't really make a video on it, even though normally I like to. Like with 1.3, it went pretty crazy with the updates. But yeah, overall though, I mean, from what I've been reading about and from what I've seen in a couple other people's videos, it seems like the update's pretty cool. I mean, I don't really know if it's gonna be groundbreaking in terms of Minecraft, you know, but it'll definitely change the way it's played a little bit, which is always good. That's the overall goal, right? Alrighty, so let's plant this here then. I always like to make my roofs 3 high once again. I do that because it just, you know, not included. I do it 4 up. The 4th block is the roof, so I always say 3 high, just because it looks, I don't know what to say, but it looks more realistic. So I guess, you know what, this can be where my bedroom is, because this is, it's kind of small, but it's definitely, it's off to the side a little bit. Yeah, so, okay, we have a nice little bedroom here, and I like how it goes up like that on that little step right there. I think that's really cool. And then, of course, we have the other outline of it. So it goes like this. Actually, I'm kind of starting to like this house a little bit. I think it's pretty cool. The big question is, do I want to keep the roof open? Because this is actually, that would actually be really awesome if I kept this open like this. The only problem is then you have to worry about mobs spawning, and, do I want to do that? Yeah, I can make it like a little terrace. See, this is where the problems start coming in. I also have to work on glass, I just realized. So you know what? Before I make a decision like that, why don't I just go and start collecting some sand? I guess I could start working on creating glass. Well, that's awkward. That's going underneath my house like this. I'm gonna have to fill that back up with dirt instead of this. And you know, that's probably, yeah, we'll call that a good enough amount of sand so we can get that glass running. Yeah, but I'm actually really excited. And also, guys, I have some cool news. I don't know if you guys are big fans of Need for Speed, but Machinima was nice enough to send me and a few other directors the game early, and I'm going to be able to film for that, actually. So hopefully I'll be able to get some really good gameplay of that. And one of the cool things about that, and what it basically means for you guys, if you guys are, you know, viewers of mine or whatever, it doesn't change that much. The only real thing that it does do, which I guess, you know, it's cool, just, you know, what it means is that I'm going to be filming that, not too much, but probably in the next week you'll see it coming out. And I know you guys are thinking that, like, you know, Jerome, the game, it's out already. A week early you're being able to upload it. And it was really cool offer, Machinima. So I'm going to take advantage of it and upload as much of it as possible so that you guys can kind of get a little feel for the game, see if you're interested in it yourself, because I know there are probably a lot of racing fans out there. I personally am not the biggest racing fan, but, you know, everyone can learn to be. I could always see, maybe Need for Speed is the game I always needed to get into it, because I know back when I used to play games like that, Need for Speed Underground was definitely the best game out there when I used to be into racing games. So for me, it was like, you know, as soon as I heard the opportunity to be able to play Need for Speed early, I kind of jumped on that. I was like, damn, you know, let me in on this shit. But yeah, so pretty excited about that. I'll probably have the first video up tomorrow. If not, it'll be up Saturday. So that's really what I'm planning on doing. So, by the looks of this thing, if you can't tell what I'm doing already, I'm going to clog up the roof with some wood blocks like this, and then the reason why I'm doing this is because I'm going to make this whole thing out of glass. I decided to compromise, so it's technically outdoors and indoors at the same time. Also, and overwhelmingly, a lot of you guys said you didn't like the texture pack that I used last time, so I scrapped the entire idea, and I just decided, you know what, I'm just gonna play with my normal texture pack, and hopefully no one really cares that much. By the looks of it, I doubt it, you know, anyone will really care, because you guys really trashed on this texture pack when I tried it for the first time. So, you know what, GG, I'm perfectly okay with that. I'll just, you know, either find a new texture pack, or I'll just forget about the idea entirely. And wait a minute. Oh, I do have some steak. I was going to say, this sucks, I'm starving to death, and then I realized I actually had some steak in my inventory. Perfect. So let's Get that so we can get some health going. Close that off. And this house is really going to start looking pretty badass soon. It looks a little derpy, though, without windows, I gotta admit. And I also have to finish off that little area right there. I only got 2 blocks of this, so I can't really do much, but anything will help, as long as it doesn't look as derpy as it does right now with that little, this little thing right here. So let's see. You know what, we can... From a distance, that'll cover it up, but I certainly have to get the other 2 blocks down. But at least from a distance, it looks pretty normal. And I'll also clog up that side, so, you know, in the end, it'll look pretty good. I gotta admit, I think it'll definitely look fine like that. And damn, I keep forgetting to plant my sugarcane. I don't know why. I have this bad tendency to always forget to do that. Alrighty, though, before we go and get some more steak, I figured I'd just mine up some good old sand right there. And I can run back over here now and throw that right into the oven, so... There we go. Yeah, that's not bad. We'll have a total of 30 pieces of glass. It won't fill up the entire thing, but at least it's a start. You know, what the fuck? Am I stuck in a... That was creepy. I got stuck in the fucking door. Alright, so let's hit that then. Come on, go. Go big. And, you know, I'm going to take the bow out. I've always wanted to do this, like, while I'm driving by, just to nail a skeleton or someone who's on the path with an arrow and knock them off. I always thought that'd be, like, the coolest thing. So, for me, this is pretty important. I want to try and get this, because I think it'll be a lot of fun. Alright, so let's see. Anyone? Anyone want to mess? Oh, come on. The one time I want to go scouting, no one wants to mess. I want to try and snipe as many people as possible. And that tree did not disappear, which means there must be some pieces of sapling, or not sapling, some pieces of, like, logs that I must have missed when I was chopping it down. Holy shit, that's a lot of saplings on the ground. Alright, so let's grab some of these guys then. We have 55 saplings. Not bad. We're not going to run out of saplings anytime soon, I'll tell you that much. There we go. We'll plant one here. I'm not sure how much more wood I'm really technically going to need, but I'm still going to get a bunch more just in case. So let's try and see if we can get all that. Yeah, that'll do good. That's definitely a good amount. Do we have a second hatchet still? Okay, good. We do have a second hatchet, because this one's going to die soon. I did not feel like cutting down these trees with my hands. That's probably the biggest pain in Minecraft, is having to do any kind of labor with either a wooden material or doing it with your hands. It takes fucking forever to do anything in Minecraft without at least a stone tool. But then it's like a drastic change, because once you get to like stone tools, it makes the game a lot easier. And plus, they're so cheap to make. That's what I love about stone tools in this game. They did a good job with that. I think if they made stone tools less durable and a lot like worse, the game probably would not be that enjoyable. Because think about it, you'd be always struggling to get iron then just to make everything possible. And cobblestone's just more convenient. It's easy to get. One thing I have liked, though, is that although my armor is disintegrating quick and I'm going to probably die soon if I don't fix that up, I am like level 9 enchant, so I could probably get a good enchant if I decide to use it on like my diamond pickaxe or something, although I think I might have already done that. But the point is, in the future, if I get any more diamonds or anything cool, like armor or anything like that I want to enchant, especially for when I have to face the Ender Dragon, I'm really setting myself up nicely by having a level 9. And hopefully by the time I actually do that level enchant, it'll be a complete drastic change. Maybe I'll even be level 20 by then, which I can't even imagine how good the enchants will be. Of course, though, before I start enchanting anymore, I'm going to try and build those bookcases, things like that, so I can get some actual really good enchants as opposed to just wasting them all away like I usually do. And there we go. Not the most wood in the world. I mean, you know, it's definitely lacking a little bit, but that's definitely a good, safe amount. Also, guys, I want to announce something. Tomorrow night, today is Thursday, so this will come up Thursday night, but tomorrow night on Friday, it's Friday the 25th, I'm going to be hosting a live stream. The live stream is going to be about an hour to an hour and a half of IslandCraft and an hour to an hour and a half of Sphere Survival. And then if you can't reach out and make it on time, which I don't really know what time it's going to be at, probably about like 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday. Well, that'd be technically Saturday then. You get the point. Like, say it's Friday night, it'll be, you know, 12 a.m. I'll start at. And I know it's really late, so a lot of you guys may not be able to watch it or anything like that. If you can, I'm also going to be uploading it to YouTube after the fact, so you don't have to worry. It'll be live streamed, and if you missed it, then I'll have it uploaded, and you guys can still enjoy it if you want to see it, or anything like that. So you don't have to worry. It's not like it's a big thing if you want to come or not. I just figured, because a lot of people like to watch me do this stuff live, they thought that it would be, you know, pretty interesting to see. Alright, so there we go. Cut that one right there. There we go, perfect. Last time I did it was actually really cool because I was able to interact with the viewers. Viewers were able to interact with me, tell me exactly what I was doing wrong or what I was doing right, and just guiding me along the way in terms of Minecraft. Because everyone knows I'm not that good at as I fall into a ditch. As I was saying, everyone knows I'm not the best at Minecraft, so for me it's really cool to have that little support out there with you guys telling me what to do exactly and explaining to me what I could do to be a little bit better sometimes, or just, you know, how things work in Minecraft when I forget. So that's why I do it. I love it, and hopefully you guys will like the whole live streaming appeal as well. Oh, there we go, come on. I'm not going to have enough to fill up this bottom row, but at least we got a little bit of the glass done. It just means for next episode we're going to have to work on that. And in the meantime, anywhere I can't really put any more torches in these places. Really, I only have one torch in this room? No, we got to put at least 4 there. And of course I'm going to replace where the torches are, you know, later on so they can look a little bit better. And hopefully I maybe even get some glowstone going on instead of it, because glowstone looks badass, let's admit it. Glowstone's probably the coolest thing. And yeah, I'd say that's probably a good place to call it quits. Let's just go to the outside of this place really quick and take a look at exactly what our building looks like right now. Not amazing, but it's definitely something. It's coming along quite well. And then we'll also build a nice little roof so it looks a lot more like a house. And of course, we're going to divert this mine track system eventually to go over there so that, you know, the entrance isn't blocked. A little bit more work to do in IslandCraft, but overall, we're actually starting to make a home, and that's always a plus. So let me just fix the current of water here because it's pissing me off like no other. There we go. Cover that up. Anything more? I'd say this is probably... Oopsies. Yeah, I'd say that this is pretty much fixed up then, as long as I can go right there. And perfect. Hopefully let's start growing some grass soon from that block, and then it'll look like it went back to normal. So anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed, and stay tuned for more in the future. I've been saying, I gotta say, guys, every time I ask for likes, you guys do astounding. I've been getting like 400 likes on every part, so let's try and get this one to 250 likes. Let's see if it's possible, and yeah, I'd really appreciate that. So thank you guys once again, and have a good night.